Hey, this is Wilgram13. I got a video response to Lawnboyspost1975 on retro systems that failed that I wish would have succeeded. Only one came to mind, and to me, I can go right back to that day in 1999, when I purchased my Dreamcast. This system it's so amazing. I loved it from the day I got it, but it was destined to fail right from the beginning. And failure is such a hard word with this because, I mean, this machine is, I don't consider it a failure. I mean, I consider it a demographic failure. It came with a GD-ROM, which was really a good staple in Japan. And Sega thought that they could combat software piracy because just around that time, CD burners were just running rampant and everybody was burning everything, right from the Sony PlayStation 1 with programs like Bleem. And so Sega was really nervous because they already invested a ton of money into the failed Saturn. So they didn't need another failure. They couldn't afford it. But if they would have put a DVD drive in this, I mean, if they just would have stuck a DVD drive in here, this thing, I think, would have lasted as long as the PS2 maybe. But there was one other thing. Even if they did put a DVD in this, it still wouldn't have fixed everything. Because now, the Dreamcast has a great controller. I love how big it is. I love the VMU memory card that it has. It's got a lot of innovation to it. But the way things were moving, it only has one analog stick. And if you've played games on the Dreamcast, like, I don't know if you tried any first-person shooter, you move with your face buttons. And kind of like the Nintendo 64 controller. And that's a little weird to me. It's hard to do. So the Dreamcast wasn't really good with first-person shooter games or games like maybe even third-person games. It needed another analog stick. So I think that's where other systems like Xbox and Sony and even the GameCube at the time just prevailed, causing this one to further bury itself. So that's the one that, and reason, that I wish didn't succeed, but failed nonetheless. So that was a really good, question. I like that one, and it's one that I thought about a lot. But so anyway, on a side note, your damn song, man, your theme song has been stuck in my head. I mean, more than any Rick Astley song has ever been. Oh, just joking. But no, your theme song is great, man. It's I find myself singing it at work. I find myself just walking around the house. I'm just singing Lawnboyspost, and it just I get out my acoustic guitar. I'm a guitarist, and I've been a musician since I was 14, but I was playing my acoustic guitar yesterday, and I started strumming those chords, and I started singing it, man. It's just, that's the catchiest song since The Angry Video Game Nerd, as far as I can say. But anyway, good times. Thanks for the question, Wim.